Welcome to Celebrity Page TV. I'm Sonia. Isabelle in our New York City newsroom. We're tracking pop culture stories from around the world. Here's what's on today's episode.
It is like the little film that could. It is I don't even know the designation. It's very low budget, but here we go.
As if she wasn't busy enough hosting Jeopardy, now Mayim Bialik telling us about directing a brand new movie with Dustin Hoffman. Also,
dude, people love us together. I was like, I'm getting the same response from people.
One of Hallmark's most popular couples back together again, as Nikki DeLoach tells us about her mysterious reunion with Andrew Walker. Plus,
we're in Sin City and I'm with the one and only Chris Angel.
And I'm with Ricky. Celebrity Page TV. It doesn't get better than this. Keep it right here.
Big thanks to Chris Angel for that. But first, it's a busy week for brand new movies. Here's all the box office dish.
What's happening?
Okay, quick version. Robotnik is back.
So is Sonic, everyone's favorite video game hedgehog, returning for a sequel after the huge success of the first film in early 2020. We caught up with the voice of Sonic himself, Ben Schwartz.
We got Idris Elba, the heartthrob, playing Knuckles. James Marsden's back, Tika Sumpter's back, Natasha Rothwell, Adam Pally. It's huge. The movie is huge. If you like the first one, our goal is to get everybody to fall in love with this one. But it is because of the success for the first one, we got to make like a big, cool movie. And I'm so excited for people to see it because I've been looking at rough cuts for a year and a half now. So I'm very excited for people to see it.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is in theaters now.
How's work? The eyes.
It's fine. Hey, boss lady. This is Abigail. My dad's dying.
Also new this week, As They Made Us, a film written and directed by Jeopardy host Mayim Bialik. I spoke with Mayim about the movie.
It not only stars two icons, Dustin Hoffman and Candice Bergen, but also your old Big Bang Theory co-star Simon Helberg. So first, tell us what it's about.
Yes, also Diana Agron is part of our cast. They make up the family. I wrote this screenplay really as a grieving process after my father passed away. And I wanted to talk about the dynamics of a family affected by mental illness. So it's not a memoir, it's not an autobiography. I need to keep saying that to people, but there are a lot of things that happened in my childhood that I felt deserved some fleshing out and some artistic license around to try and discuss the impact of a home touched by mental illness.
As They Made Us is in theaters and available on demand now.
Well, now, you'll probably make it out.
If you're looking for something scarier, there's the new psychological thriller So Cold the River. Star Bethany Joy Lenz talking with Celebrity Page TV.
So Cold the River is about a documentary filmmaker who has a very tortured past, and she takes an assignment to go do research on a reclusive millionaire. As she starts to pursue her subject, she becomes obsessed with him and with this hotel and the ghosts and the stories and why there seems to be such a trail of death around this man and his family.
No, officer, I'm perfectly proper.
Bethany also keeping busy with her old One Tree Hill co-stars, reuniting with Sophia Bush and Hillary Burton on Sophia's CBS show Good Sam and on their podcast Drama Queens.
The fan response has been overwhelming, so emotional. And I'm just so grateful to be back with my sisters.
The podcast is available everywhere now. And check out Bethany in So Cold the River in theaters and available on demand. And that's today's dish. The Dish continues now with the newest stories from Us Weekly, and for that we say hello to correspondent Christina Garibaldi. Thanks so much for joining us, Christina. So let's start with the latest couples news.
Well, Sonia, we have to talk about this big couple news. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker held a small vow exchange in Sin City's One Love Wedding Chapel in the early hours of Monday, April 4th. And while it is still unclear if they obtained a marriage license and if they are legally wed, her family actually didn't know about this until right beforehand. Now, an insider tells us it was totally impulse. They had such an amazing night and thought it would be fun. Now, a source does tell us that they will have a bigger celebration with more of their families there, but this was such a special night that was just for the two of them.
And what else are you following this week?
Well, we're also following the news on Bruce Willis. Now, his family is said to be so honored by the response of the public after announcing his aphasia diagnosis. Now, an insider tells us that Bruce and his loved ones are deeply touched at the sheer outpouring of love and support that they've received ever since they shared the news. Now, going public has provided the actor a sense of relief in so many different ways, adding that he feels like he's got that monkey off his back.
Thank you as always, Christina. We'll be reading more in the latest issue of Us Weekly. Criss Angel is one of the most popular magicians and illusionists in the world. Now he's debuting a brand new show in Las Vegas, and he gave our social correspondent Ricky Cornish a sneak preview.
We're in Sin City, and Criss Angel is back in Las Vegas. Criss, I gotta ask you, how excited are you to be back in Las Vegas?
I am so excited.
It all started with a secret.
Criss Angel debuting a mind-blowing second show at Planet Hollywood, A Mystica, and including euphoric stage effects and shocking illusions.
Performing at the highest level, but now to have this new show, A Mystica, right here at Planet Hollywood.
You took the word out of my mouth, because A Mystica, it's behind us right now. Tell us what the show is about. We understand it is a prequel to Mind Freak, so explain that. What does that mean?
Franco and I really wanted to create a story of hope and show people that even when you go through your darkest days, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and you can persevere. And this show's living proof of it. It's my story, but it's really everyone's story, and we believe A Mystica answers that order. What are they waiting for, huh? This is the show you gotta see. If you love Mind Freak, you love Cirque du Soleil. It's the only show to see in Vegas. What are you waiting for? Get your tickets right now.
So don't keep him waiting. Tickets for A Mystica are available now.
NBC's One Chicago dramas are more popular than ever. Today we're catching up with the stars of Chicago Med, Fire, and PD to find out what's in store for the rest of the season.
I asked for help.
But you knew you didn't need it. Anna, you did good.
From busting criminals
The disorder does tend to be genetic.
to saving lives,
You can't walk around looking like that.
and of course, romance. The three Chicago dramas pretty much have it all.
They do an amazing job of putting stories out there that have a beginning, a middle, and an end.
I think that's what's special about our show. You know, it's just the reality that's going on right now in all around the world, the medicine, the quality of the medicine, the relationships. And then after that, you come in and you see them on the show and you get a chance to actually take care of yourself. So I think the show ends up being an encyclopedia for people to figure out what's going on with them.
You were there for me in an unbelievable way, and I just really want to be here for you now.
Chicago Med, Fire, and PD, all huge hits with fans, consistently topping the ratings on Wednesday nights.
I mean, we got picked up for 3 years. 3 shows get picked up for so we're doing something that's extraordinary, and it's incredibly gratifying and humbling.
Thanks, you guys, for always having my back.
And even after all of this season's dramatic moments, the stars promising the best is yet to come.
We still have a handful of episodes after things ending on a high, so they can't stay high for forever.
And I think it's the nature of drama, right? If everything was copacetic, it'd be not so fascinating to watch.
Everyone you work with on this shift, well, we got to call you brother.
It's been a fantastic season. It's been a hard season. It's been one that we've had to ride through the curbs on, but I'm glad that we're going to come to the end and bring it to you. All the things that you think are coming, and then some. The finale is going to blow your mind.
Check out Chicago Fire, Med, and PD Wednesday nights on NBC. It's time for today's See Her Celebrity Spotlight. Each week we celebrate women in the entertainment industry who are bringing talent and authenticity to the roles they take on and off screen. Well, today we're shining the spotlight on actress Nikki DeLoach. Here's today's See Her Spotlight.
I realize you might think you're in a position to help.
I am in a position to help. People trust me.
Hallmark fans don't just trust Nikki, they love her. The actress, one of the most popular performers on the channel.
Our fans are the greatest, and they're the nicest and the kindest and have so much heart. And I just feel really blessed to be a part of all of it.
You want to be a detective, you gotta get better at sneaking around.
You gonna arrest me?
Nikki's newest Hallmark project, a mystery called Curious Caterer, Dying for Chocolate. It reunites her with friend and frequent co-star Andrew Walker.
I called him and I said, I just got a script and I heard that they're also going out to you. And he's like, well, it's a yes for me if it's a yes for you. And so I said, yeah, let's go get after it.
That is the chocolate-covered shortbread I have read about. That makes me very happy.
In the new movie, she's wearing multiple hats as a chef, caterer, mom, and amateur detective trying to solve a murder. While in her real life, she's also a multi-hyphenate as a busy actress and producer developing new projects with Hallmark.
I was told by the industry over and over and over again, you got to pick a lane. You got to pick a lane. You can't do all of those things. Well, women like Reese Witherspoon, these women changed the game for us and said, hey, it's okay for you to be all the things you want to be, if you want that. So I would say to other women out there, like, don't be afraid of your ambition.
Everything is so great about the Mickey Mouse Club.
As for what's next, we wondered about a possible reunion with her old Mickey Mouse Club co-star Britney Spears.
That would be pretty incredible, I would have to say. It would be a wonderful, I mean, just to see her and give her a big hug after all these years would be, her and Christina both, by the way, would just be so lovely.
Until that happens, we'll be watching Nikki in Curious Caterer Dying for Chocolate, premiering Sunday, April 10th on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. And for more information, visit seeher.com. Still to come.
You know, it's a scandal type show. It's a thriller. It's like all of that. And it's got basketball.
Our brand new binge guide as we talk with the stars of the newest streaming shows. And later, we're hanging out with superstar DJ Alesso. It's all ahead on Celebrity Page TV.
Fit Meals for You offers over 40 custom meals, including vegan meals or keto meals delivered fresh to your door. Owner Chef Joe Reck has worked with professional athletes and bodybuilders for over 25 years and knows what it takes to cook a healthy meal that tastes great. Fit Meal for You's fried chicken is one of the best in Las Vegas. Visit Fit Meals for You at 2101 South Decatur, just north of Sahara, or order your meal online and get it fresh to your door today at fitmeals 4 on letteru.net. Fit Meals for You. Healthy has never been easier.
Welcome back. The wait is finally over as season 2 of Bridgerton has arrived. Correspondent Rachel Smith talked to the cast about the hot series, which features an exciting new love story.
What happens when duty is in conflict with the heart's true desire?
Jonathan, let me start with you. Of course, there's been so much talk out there that the Duke's not returning this season, but wasn't that exciting for you to step up and give fans this new love story to obsess over?
I mean, yeah, totally. And also, what a complicated and different love story it is to the first season. It's amazing. Phoebe and Reggae, they enchanted with their characters, but also the way that they performed them. So, it's great. And they've walked so we can run. And we will do the same for the other siblings going forward. So, yeah, it's great.
And ladies, I have to say, I have a twin sister, and growing up, we'd sometimes fight over a guy, but this is a next level love triangle.
Yeah, but there's no fighting.
There's
what we say is that this is Bridgerton, it's a female show. You would never have two women fighting over a man. Because at the end of the day, the love that the sisters have is so profound.
I want to see the scene where Edwina and Kate have a drink together. We're
getting drunk.
Talking about Anthony, and they're like, did he do this one time?
Are you so excited for your family and friends and fans to finally see this season because it's been over a year and we've just been waiting for it?
Yeah, of course. And also, there are so many beloved fans of the books that love Anthony and Kate as much as we do. And so to share it with them and, to do Julia Quinn proud as well, who wrote the original source material. But yeah, it's great. And also, everyone's welcome in this show. Everyone can see themselves on the screen, and that representation is what makes it even more important and joyful for us.
Time for more trending stories from CelebrityPage.com. Our social producer, Ricky Cornish, is in Vegas with one of the hottest DJs around. Hey, Ricky.
Hey, Sonia. Alesso kicking off 2022 with a hit collab with Katy Perry and now launching a hot new residency. Alesso teaming up with Katy on their smash single, When I'm Gone. How cool has it been for you to see that song just get so popular?
Amazing. I just wanted to look cool in that video, so I just said if you could put me in there at some part. Obviously, Katy is the star, and I had a small little part there that was fun too.
Now the DJ joining Katy in Vegas as he debuts an exciting residency at the brand new Tao Beach Day Club at the Venetian. And we can actually enjoy this song in person finally.
Tao Beach is just gonna be the next level. It's a brand new club in the center of Vegas. See people dancing to and singing into it. The timing couldn't have come better. One of the best places to DJ is for sure in Vegas.
You can get tickets to see Alesso on his website. For more trending stories, head to celebritypage.com.
Just ahead.
There's no way to not talk about the show and then not also talk about Pretty Little Liars.
Actor Ian Harding up to his old tricks in a brand new series. That's coming up on Celebrity Page TV.
Leaving me alone and hurt. Haven't I been good to you? Haven't I been sweet to you? Stop in the name
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. Time to talk soaps now. The editorial director of Soap Opera Digest, Stephanie Sloan, is here. Thanks for joining us, Stephanie. And let's start with a big shocker on The Bold and the Beautiful.
The show killed off Finn, played by Tanner Novlin, and Jacqueline McInnes Wood's Steffi was shot in the process. We spoke to Tanner, who tells us that he was very surprised about the twist and that it was his first time dying on camera, which he admits was not as fun as he thought it was going to be. On a positive note, the actor's expecting his second child with his wife Kayla Ewell, and his Liberty Mutual commercial is airing again. As for Steffi, I spoke to Brad Bell, the show's head honcho, who assures that a big story and a very unexpected twist is coming her way.
And you also asked the stars what they do that drives their fellow actors crazy. What did they tell you?
Days of Our Lives' Dan Furigal and General Hospital's Kelly T-Bod both say they have inappropriate humor, which isn't always well received on set. GH's Josh Swickard says he is way too peppy, way too early in the morning. And Days of Our Lives' Eric Martzoff says he sings in the makeup room way too early in the morning. Doesn't always thrill his co-stars.
All right, thank you as always, Stephanie. And for more stories like these, check out the new issue of Soap Opera Digest. If you're looking for a new show to binge, there are 2 brand new ones you may want to check out. We're talking with the stars of The Outlaws and Long Slow Exhale.
He's the office joker, stand-up comedian.
He's been making us laugh since the original UK version of The Office.
Bit nervous, this is my first time. Not sexually, I mean with a prostitute, with a lady of ill repute.
Now Stephen Merchant is a convict doing community service in the new series, The Outlaws.
Yeah, I've tried to put something together here which has all the things I want from a show. You know, it has some thrills, has some drama, has some humor, but it's never so heavy that you're like, oh man, this is depressing.
Stephen not only starring in the show with Oscar winner Christopher Walken, but also writing and directing it.
Really hard. Also trying to do that during COVID. I would suggest never do that. If you're thinking of getting into the entertainment business, choose a lane and stick with it, because this was way too ambitious.
The Outlaws is streaming now on Prime Video.
Get your stubborn self down here and give me a divorce.
As I live and struggle for breath.
Sweet Home Alabama star Josh Lucas is having a hard time breathing again in his new series, Long Slow Exhale.
It takes place inside a women's college basketball, national championship basketball program that gets involved in a really messy sex scandal, Me Too-like story.
These young girls are my responsibility.
Did something happen?
A potential scandal is something to be afraid of. There's a big question about, like, are these false accusations? Is this real? Is fake news? Is it like, it's kind of a boiling cauldron of what I think is going on in the world right now.
We're talking about a young woman's nightmare.
I'm innocent of what she's accusing me of.
Also co-starring in the series, Pretty Little Liars veteran Ian Harding.
It's a little bit more tuned into the atmosphere of today and a place of power. Like, he is a coach that, like, what he says can determine whether or not somebody gets to play. And it also feels like with the show in general, there isn't really like a bad guy. There are a bunch of people doing bad things, but you understand to a certain extent why they're doing it.
Something is going on. I'm gonna find out what it is.
Long Slow Exhale is streaming now on Spectrum Originals. When we come back,
who's here to see Saul Goodman?
It's the beginning of the end for Better Call Saul, next on Celebrity Page TV.
We know what it feels like to be unhappy and unhealthy, and we want to help you get to happy and healthy. We have nutrition programs, we have personal training, boot camp classes, CrossFit classes, and excellent coaching to help you get to where you want to be. But the best part of it is that we start by sitting down with you one-on-one. And we talk about your goals and we talk about your life's journey so far. And it's a free meeting where we figure out your life plan together. You're finally going to have help becoming the happiest and healthiest you can be.
Welcome back. It's the moment fans of Better Call Saul have been waiting for, the launch of the final batch of episodes. Ranker.com tells us about season 6 and what else is watchworthy.
Better Call Saul, the spin-off series about the transformation of attorney Jimmy McGill into Walter White's lawyer Saul Goodman, is returning for a 6th and final season on April 18th. Those of us who've seen Breaking Bad may know where Saul ends up, but that doesn't mean we're excited to learn how it happens. So what should Better Call Saul fans watch while they wait for season 6 to premiere? Watchworthy has some recommendations they're statistically more likely to love. First off, we're suggesting fans of Better Call Saul check out Killing Eve. This critically acclaimed BBC thriller, now in its 4th and final season, follows the obsessive romantic relationship between an international assassin and the security consultant tasked with capturing and arresting her. Come for the thrilling chase scenes and ingenious disguises. Stay for the incredible performances from Sandra Oh and Jodie Comer. Next, we're recommending the crime thriller Money Heist on Netflix. The Spanish series revolves around a plot by a group of criminals to print and escape with billions of euros from the Royal Mint of Spain. Finally, we're recommending the beloved new comedy Ted Lasso. Jason Sudeikis returns as the titular Ted, an American football coach who is recruited to head up an English Premier League team. This heartfelt transatlantic comedy may not look much like Better Call Saul on the surface, but they share a dedication to strong, heartfelt writing that separates them from their respective genres. And that's it. If you're looking for more to watch, be sure to check out the Watchworthy app and get more suggestions based on your personal tastes.
Look for new episodes starting Monday, April 18th on AMC. For the entire Celebrity Page team, I'm Sonia Isabelle. We'll see you next week here. And of course, we always have you covered on celebritypage.com for your daily trending stories.